Alright, welcome back to another live stream, number 89, and just gonna wait a little bit for people to roll in here and get the notification, and we'll get ready to go here. Where is this? Okay. Let's see here. Okay, I got the notification, so that is good. Let me pop up chat on the phone. Here we go. All messages. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Alright, there we go. Sean, what is up, bro? How you doing? Bro is early. Well, not too early, but maybe a bit early. I usually start around now. We have a long video that we're gonna start with first. I'm pretty sure that you sent this in, Sean. So we're gonna watch it today. Starfire versus Blaze, DC versus Sega, and we'll see how this battle goes. Now I don't have incredibly too much time today, so I just want to get right into it so people can just roll in and start joining in whenever. I am the villain, bro. I got to like 3:30ish, so we have like what, 2 hours and two and a half hours, which is usually our normal stream. So it's really nothing too bad or anything like that. But let's get into this video since it is a very long video, 47 minutes. So let's see how Starfire versus Blaze goes.
Blaze the Cat, Princess of the Soul Empire, Protector of Dimensions, and Guardian of the Soul Emeralds.
Starfire, Princess of Tamaran, Liberator of Slaves, and Heart of the Teen Titans.
While most princesses bear the mantle of demure politicians, some passionate sorts like to take a more hands-on approach in defending their...
Super Crisis City, bro. What a name. Welcome, bro. How you doing? How you doing? Got any plans? Yeah, I'm going to a game later today. That's why. So, yeah.
realms.
Like these two purple-friendly neighborhood... Wait, they're from another planet. Fiery heroines!
Now, there are some fair questions as to what we are taking as canon in this. For Starfire, we are considering the main comics, aka Starfire Prime, as our primary source.
But if there are some things in supplemental material, such as in Elseworlds, cartoons, or video games that don't flat out contradict the main series, we're including it.
As for Blaze, as she's originally a video game character, we'll be taking her game appearances as our primary. But as long as there aren't any contradictions, we're also including the side games, IDW comics, and some snippets from Bumblecast as supplements.
So, no, we are not using the Archie Blaze here. Long story short, it actually makes the fight less interesting. He's Josh and I'm Aramau.
And we're here to analyze their powers, abilities, and stats to find out who would win a battle to the death.
Really?
Hey, it's legally distinct.
Okay. We already have an ad. We already have an ad. Brother, it's been 1 minute and 39 seconds and we already got an ad. What in the world, bro? What has happened to YouTube? What has happened to YouTube, bro? What? Oh my god. You should reactor free from Sonic Free Riders. We probably have, but I'll do it maybe. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it, okay. I'll add it to the list. Very nice. Didn't realize you started, but hello, G. Yo, sup, White. How you doing, bro? How you doing? Sup, White. That's a good question, bro. YouTube fell off, bro. YouTube fell off.
Beyond the stars lies an alien planet of humanoids, born with incredible strength and the inherent ability to absorb energy emitted from the sun and soar through the skies of their home. From this world, a savior, powerful and pure of heart, would arrive on our own planet, always holding back their immense strength for fear of hurting the innocent. Eventually, they would become a shining beacon of hope for the people of Earth. That's right. We're talking about
Princess Coriander of Tamaran. Cori, hey, that's our dog's name, was the second child of 3 siblings of Tamaran's royal family. Oh, middle child syndrome. In royalty, no less. That historically turns out really well.
And here it's just as messy. Her elder sister, Commander, seemed ready to become queen. Before she could, a childhood illness crippled her and she lost her birthright. Commander did not take this well. She attempted and failed to kill Cori, resulting in her own banishment.
Did she learn her lesson? Well, no. Commander allied herself with the Citadel, a ruthless slaver empire that invaded most of their local star system. With her new allies, Space Scar here easily conquered Tamaran. But to ensure peace and the safety of his people, the king, you know, her father, sold off his own baby girl to the Citadel as a slave. Dude, not cool. Best dad judges you.
Well, in the king's feeble defense, it was either that or have all his people be taken prisoner. Plus, he likely didn't know what they'd actually do to Cori, as she was tortured and especially abused by Commander and the Citadel for 6 years, until both sisters were kidnapped and experimented on by the sadistic scientist species known as the Scions.
They used both sisters as guinea pigs for their experiments to see how much energy a Tamaranian can absorb before exploding into a pile of alien guts. This particular set of experiments went on for 10 years. Suddenly feeling like hugging my babies right now. 1 minute.
In an ironic twist, the Citadel invaded to free Commander, and during the ensuing chaos, Coriander was granted strange powers, which she promptly used to free herself and flee to the stars. Soon she arrived on planet Earth, where she had a fateful encounter with the former sidekick of Batman, Robin. After that got sorted, she would find safety and camaraderie with other heroes like Raven, Beast Boy, and Cyborg. These weirdos and goofballs became her family away from home, and she decided to protect Earth under the alias Starfire. Ari, that's your cue.
I was getting baby huggies. Leave me alone.
You're lying.
The alias Starfire. You know, that's just the English translation of her name, right? Though wouldn't it have been funny if her superhero name was just the Spice Coriander? I mean, she is kind of spicy. Hehe.
Line.
Anyways, over time and with a few adventures under their utility belts, these young underdogs would become known as the Teen Titans. Starfire proved to be an incredible asset to the Titans thanks to her alien physiology. Tamaranians are descended from a feline race. Yeah, really, what are the odds? And they're super strong, super fast, super durable, and can fly through the air. And because of the Scion experiments, she can fire beams of solar energy.
These solar rays are her starbolts. The only good thing to come from those horrific experiments. They can burn as hot as a star and even affect intangible beings. Over time, she learned to expel them from her body in dozens of creative ways, though she seems to favor the simple approaches of firing them through her eyes and from her hands.
She can shape them to use as energy shields, implode them to suck in nearby energy, or even focus all the energy she has into an omnidirectional supernova, which can instantly vaporize people arguably more powerful than she is. However, it's incredibly draining to use, so it's a bit of a desperation move. Starfire is hot, figuratively and very literally, as the flames that burst from her literal metal-melting body can survive in the vacuum of space and last from planet to planet.
Similar to Kryptonians, Tamaranians can absorb energy, specifically ultraviolet radiation, which is nice because our sun gives off plenty of that. Usually after just a few hours of sunbathing, she's in good shape for a few days. While Starfire can absorb other types of energy or radiation to fuel her own abilities, such as solar or electromagnetic, if it's too foreign to what she's used to, then it could exhaust her or put her into a coma.
That said, she adapts to it pretty quickly once she wakes up. She also has some other powers that seem kind of left field, like astral projection, mental resistance, or learning any language by lip contact. That must have made Robin feel so special when he found that out, huh?
Even without her powers, she's deft in both hand-to-hand combat and swordsmanship due to her Tamaranian and Okaran training, as well as sparring with members of the Justice League. She's beaten Wonder Girl a few times, and an already incredibly skilled swordsman couldn't track her. So he ended up losing his hands.
Ooh. After some time, Star proved herself to be a decent leader of the Titans, and why wouldn't she? She's clearly the glue that holds them together, as every time she leaves, no really, every single time, the Teen Titans fall apart. Rekmaz indeed.
Yeah, Starfire often comes across as a naive airhead, but pretty much all her faux pas are caused by simple culture shock. In fact, Star is deceptively clever and has quite a few tactical successes under her belt, even though she's clearly more comfortable deferring to more experienced people's plans rather than making up her own.
Sure, most initiative Corey takes usually boils down to hit it really hard, but when you're tanky enough to survive a blast from Sinar and powerful enough to blast through a ship built to survive supernovas, do you need to be strategic all that often?
She also crashed through a skeletal Trigon skull. Keep in mind, a being with a tenth of his power is easily capable of destroying a universe. She's fought at the level of other DC heavy hitters like Firestorm, several Lantern Corps members, Manhunters, and even held her own against Wonder Woman.
Yeah, the same Wonder Woman that helped pull Earth back into orbit, the same Wonder Woman who regularly outfoxes the tactical genius and god of war Ares, and the same Wonder Woman who deflected every piece of the Shattered God flying across the DC universe.
At minimum, the DC universe is 100 trillion light years across. But more recent calculations put that number at 56.77 nonillion. At the low end, that puts Wonder Woman's speed at 56 quintillion times faster than light. At the high end, well, that puts her at, give or take, 1.5 undecillion times the speed of light.
So yes, Starfire briefly held her own against that Wonder Woman. Twice! Okay, yes, Diana wasn't going all out in their scuffle, so Star's probably not that fast, especially considering it consistently takes her some time to fly back 26 light years to Tamaran's cosmic neighborhood. But hey, Star can still tag people like Jessie Quick. Sure, she's a lower tier speedster, but she's a lower tier DC speedster. Context matters.
Starfire can survive the equivalent of a Chernobyl meltdown in her face, and could even survive a cosmic storm that was moving the trillions of light years sized DC universe off balance and threatened to create an unprecedented warping in the space-time continuum.
Starfire got knocked around a bit, but she was mostly fine. You can see why it's no surprise that she's often referred to as the strongest Titan. I know Josh was joking at the start, but it really feels like she's the closest we've gotten to a true female Superman, in personality and in powers.
Make no mistake, Starfire's capable of godlike feats. Wow, that comic is really on the nose. But unfortunately, that power is often turned against her. Plus, Corey's caring heart causes her to both bullheadedly charge into danger and hold back her power, often making her a liability in a team fight. Clever foes can and do take advantage of this, and as a result, she's lost many of her battles. And that's not getting into some of her less appealing outings.
Josh, what in the anatomically borked Liefeld did they do to my baby?
Unfortunately, writing Corey has proven challenging, as she has many traits that are difficult to balance. Many writers have succeeded, but others often lean too heavily on one or the other, leading to flanderization such as New 52 or...
Nope! Out of my house! Give me that! Not in this studio, Satan!
Hey, I actually had to watch it! You know how many episodes of that there are?
So many butts. Most importantly, Starfire's power has a lot of caveats. For one, while she can fly much faster than light, doing that leaves her so fatigued she'll pass out for days or even weeks. Second, without a consistent source of ultraviolet light, she risks quickly burning through all her stored energy. And thirdly, her powers are connected to her emotional state. If she feels driving emotions like joy or righteous fury, her powers often get stronger, even entering a berserker state of extreme strength and nigh invulnerability, allowing her to briefly surpass Donna Troy and Mon-El combined. If she were to feel stifling emotions like despair, fear, confusion, or even feel nothing, her powers greatly weaken.
But that's not really a huge deal, as it's only gotten that bad, never, I think. In fact, her cheerfulness is so indomitable that she achieved the power of a blue lantern, the Lantern Core of Hope. Remember, lantern rings can create light-based constructs from anything in the wielder's imagination. Heck, one time John Stewart created a whole solar system with his. Speaking of, whenever a blue lantern is around a green lantern, it unlocks literally the most power in the Lantern Core emotional spectrum. And yeah, Starfire had access to one of those. Until Hal Jordan confiscated the ring, that jerk.
What? Why?
Well, he felt she was too young.
That doesn't sound right. Let me see that. Ari, this is a comic for kindergartners.
And it's canon, it's still Starfire, and that other legally distinct show has taken from weirder sources.
Ari.
No, You're giving me this. It makes perfect sense. Her own flesh and blood sold her into torture and has tried to kill her on multiple occasions. Even her best friend tried to kill her on her wedding day, and she's still a bright ray of sunshine.
Well, that doesn't necessarily mean that.
Corey has every reason to hate the world, heck, even to destroy it. And you're telling me she's not worthy of being a Blue Lantern when she can look at a heartless bigot who views her as less than nothing and would rather die than be saved by her and still say,
You may not value my life, but I still value yours.
Yeah, Hal did her dirty.
exactly. Checkmate, bitch.
After taking back her home planet, joining the Justice League, and also raising a family of her own, Starfire would be recognized as a burning glory for those in need. When you see a woman in the sky with hair of burning flame, no evil will fall behind her might and her smile.
Only Crave brings you the next great animated series for adults. With the heroes we need.
Looking to add a little anime flair to your tabletop adventures? Check out the Complete Waifu Handbook, fully compatible with 5e, Pathfinder 1st Edition, and Pathfinder 2nd Edition. With over 340 pages, this book features anime lore,
we were in a war. What the hell just happened?
Powerful buff.
Bro,
Love
hello?
Order for the exciting sequel
What in the
launches
world?
this August. Multiverse Theory.
Okay.
Multiverse theory posits that we are all living in just one variation of countless universes, full of alternate versions of each and every one. In some, I could be a famous football player, or Aramau could like Teen Titans Go.
Horrifying. But in the world of Sonic lies an alternate dimension of our favorite blue hedgehog, the Soul Dimension. It's not that much different. I mean, it even has its own version of the Egghead. Biggest difference is that in this version, Sonic is a purple cat girl princess. Yeah, it's weird that there's two. If I had a nickel for...
This is Blaze, a descendant of a royal family who have protected their sacred treasure, the Jeweled Scepter, for generations. From birth, Blaze was gifted power over fire, so she could eventually become the guardian of the Jeweled Scepter, as well as the Soul Emeralds, a dimensional counterpart to the Chaos Emeralds.
Too bad she just couldn't actually control her powers, like, at all. And it kind of made any potential friends shun her, just because she didn't automatically know how to control flames that literally shoot out of her soul. Kids bully each other for the dumbest reasons. Like, can you do it? I don't think so.
Because of that, Blaze would come to see her powers only as a curse. Coupled with the political duties of princesshood, rife with people lying to her every day, she grew up lonely, mistrustful, and bitter. But everything changed when Eggman came to her dimension and stole the Soul Emeralds. Thanks to her connection to said emeralds, Blaze was able to follow him. She knew what she had to do, retrieve the emeralds she was sworn to protect, and return home.
Unfortunately, a lifetime of isolation and independence made her butt heads with everyone who could possibly help her, like Knuckles, who she chumped and left buried under a pile of rocks. After learning what it truly means to have friends from Cream of all people, not Twilight Sparkle, and the Blue Blur himself knocking a little sense into her, she learned that sometimes it's okay to trust others with the fate of the world.
After Rush, Blaze returned to her home dimension and would find herself encountering Sonic on many more occasions, fighting more villains, making new friends, and becoming a recurring member of the cast. She even became a part of Team Rose.
Ah, replacing the other purple cat. Good call.
Blaze is an Olympic-level athlete and acrobat with uncanny spatial awareness. Over time, she's learned to master her pyrokinetic abilities and use them in conjunction with her physical skills.
She's got all kinds of moves, but most often Blaze uses her flames and ballet-like acrobatics to spin like a fiery Tasmanian devil. She can propel herself with bursts, fly through the air, dash fast enough to create after images, shoot fireballs, and I think she teleported there. Jury's out on that one. Ian Flynn won't return my calls.
This deep connection with flames not only allows her to erase lesser beings of fire, but it allowed her to seal within her the entity known as Iblis, the raw power of the multiversal threat Solaris. This demon burned the entire planet and left it in a state of ruin for 200 years.
Hang on, if she's just from another dimension, how did Blaze manage to be in Silver's apocalyptic far future? Or be a descendant of a well-known historical figure in Mobian history?
Well, several sources assert that Blaze actually originates from the future, but something happens after or during the events of Sonic 06. That something causes Blaze to be reincarnated as the Soul Dimension's princess 200 years before Silver's time. We just don't have confirmation of what that something is yet.
And if Solaris got erased from time, is Iblis still in her soul or not? Oh, I do not envy the rider who has to untangle this timey-wimey Gordian knot.
Ugh. Anyways, like Sonic, Blaze has access to several different power-ups, such as shields, mind-affecting items like stun or confusion. She also has ring time, which can transform enemies into rings, and when she was teleported to Eggman's amusement park, she had access to 3 specific wisps.
The cyan laser grants an enormous speed boost and rips through enemies like paper. The yellow drill can easily move underground, making it great for surprise attacks. And the indigo asteroid reduces everything into rubble within its vicinity.
But even without power-ups, she's managed to keep up with Sonic, who, need we point out, has some insane feats under his belt. Sonic can escape whole dimensions just by running, or defeat villains like Infinite, who can create dimensions that go on infinitely in base form. But one of the biggest would come from Sonic's friends, as they reacted to Solaris' fusion, which conjured a light that consumed the universe in 23 seconds. At minimum, that's 120 quadrillion times faster than light. And that's not even accounting for the fact that Solaris exists in all time, past, present, and future.
And considering Blaze was able to catch Knuckles off guard and fought Sonic to a stalemate, Blaze can keep up with all of that. And even before Sonic met Blaze, he'd fought Emerald, who absorbed enough chaos energy to power the final Egg Blaster. That sucker destroyed a whole constellation.
Considering the distance and gravitational binding of each star, that's worth at least 465 exapo, or 465 quintillion supernovas. That kind of power can blow up galaxies, or even shake the entire universe.
But her greatest power lies within the gems she was destined to protect, the Soul Emeralds. These debatably sentient jewels are often compared to the Chaos Emeralds, and have similar capacities of unlocking unlimited power.
Basically, they're like Chaos Emeralds, but fiery, and shaped like actual cut emeralds, and tied more to order than chaos, and can warn about upcoming cataclysms. And if you don't know what you're doing with them, they explode in your face. Okay, there's actually quite a few differences, but the overall power level is the same in the ways that actually matter. They also grant Blaze her most powerful transformation, Super Blaze!
Actually, it's Burning Blaze.
Does it matter? It does exactly what Supersonic does with Sonic. It increases their strength, speed, and durability to absurd amounts.
Burning Blaze shot a jet of flame that instantly vaporized a large ship of the Egg Fleet. Given the vapor point of basic steel, that fire would have to be at least 3,000 to 6,000 degrees Celsius with an explosive pressure of at least 100,000 psi.
For context, that's a fire blast as hot as a red dwarf star delivered with the force of a nuke. And that's the minimum, considering many ships of the fleet can withstand multiple attacks from the multi-solar system power of base Sonic. So this flame was likely hotter than a blue sun with a zetapho of power behind it. She can also smash through meteors moving at... Josh, how fast is she going here?
Well, considering this is happening in a wildly fluctuating dimensional rift where neither time nor space functions properly, as Burning Blaze, her speed is technically immeasurable.
Of course it is. While in the Exception Rift, Supersonic and Burning Blaze fought the Egg Salamander, which had already drained the Chaos and Soul Emerald's energies to power it. The two Eggmans planned to use their powers to collapse and merge Sonic's and Blaze dimensions to form a dream Eggman land that transcends dimensions. Given how smart the guys are, I believe them, especially since those two did the impossible and managed to unleash an attack that actually bypassed Superform invincibility.
And that's not even the craziest part. Before this, Blaze had given up all hope of victory since the Soul Emeralds had been drained of their power. Sonic, who's definitely had this sort of thing happen before, then makes her realize that the Soul Emerald's power comes from special bonds, thus completely recharging the Soul Emeralds.
Wait. Are you saying that the power of friendship restored the multiversal strength of the Soul Emeralds? Those ponies really are onto something. Seriously, when did this turn into MLP? And it tracks, as Sonic, Shadow, and Silver superforms were able to fight against Solaris, a superdimensional life form that would consume all existing timelines of all dimensions.
Sonic's superform could also fight the Time Eater, which nearly erased all of time and space of their franchise's cosmology. And even then, all that pales in comparison to defeating the End, which referred to itself as Infinite compared to Sonic's past adversaries, as well as calling Supersonic something that transcends law and time. And considering Blaze fought Sonic on even grounds, and the Soul Emeralds are comparable to the Chaos Emeralds, she has access to all that power.
Well, most of it anyway. The Soul Emeralds don't seem to have their versions of common Chaos abilities, or if they do, Blaze hasn't used them yet. That's kind of weird. We've seen Chaos Control with the Chaos Emeralds and Chronos Control using a Time Stone. Shouldn't there be like a Soul Control?
Theoretically, yes, but Either Blaze doesn't know that the technique exists, or it doesn't exist at all because it hasn't been shown yet.
Really? That sort of idea just writes itself. You'd think they'd jump on that.
Agreed, but as it stands, the Soul Dimension is a place we unfortunately don't know that much about, and the stuff we do know is pretty limited. For instance, the Jeweled Scepter that Blaze guards apparently contains more power than the Chaos and Soul Emeralds, but we've seen so little of it we don't know what it's fully capable of. We do know a bit about Blaze though, both her strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, Blaze is more emotionally stable and works better with a team nowadays, but she can fall back into old habits when no one's around to offer a second opinion. Still a far cry from how she used to act, or in the Archie comics, like, jeez, princess, who's spitting your morning tea?
Also, like the other super forms in the series, the god-slaying, dimension-shattering, burning Blaze transformation does have a time limit and isn't truly invincible. Hit her really, really hard and you can stun her or knock her back. But one of her biggest weaknesses is a rather odd one. She has a fear of heights.
Wait, seriously? But she's fighting in space! That's like a bajillion feet in the air! How could you be afraid after that?
Well, it likely took a lot of mental discipline to overcome, because as long as she focuses on ignoring how high she is, her acrophobia isn't triggered.
So wait, she runs on a souped up version of Don't Look Down?
Yeah, pretty much.
Ah, so it's like Sonic and his hatred of water. I know she's supposed to be the alternate universe Sonic, but the only things she seems to have in common with him are that they're both brave, confident, speedy heroes. They're so different, yet weirdly similar.
Well, it's more than just that. Everything about Blaze and Sonic make them perfect foils. The Soul and Chaos Emeralds that they're respectively connected to are described like North and South poles, seemingly opposed yet essential to each other's existence. Blaze, embodying the flame, is complemented by Sonic, the embodiment of wind, whose oxygen fuels the fire. Blaze is a disciplined, solemn royal with a serious attitude, contrasting Sonic, a spontaneous, free-spirited, and fun-loving vagrant. Even their combat styles and transformations, Blaze's balletic grace versus Sonic's breakdance-like fluidity, Burning Blaze's red and yellow versus Supersonic's yellow and red. They're opposites, but not in opposition. Like yin and yang, it's a perfect parallel harmony.
Anti-Blaze would be kind of likewise very reckless and bold and in your face.
So almost like Sonic, but cranked up to 11.
Wow, they really put a lot of thought into this. Blaze tries to give off that air of the stoic, duty-bound royal, but deep down, she's just a burned soul who wants to give this whole friendship thing a genuine shot. As long as she lives, Blaze will protect the emeralds, her dimension, and her new friends at any cost, even her own life.
Alright, awesome. Sponge towels, bro. Amazing ad, bro. Yo, welcome Curb. Welcome Zach. How you guys doing, bro? How you guys doing?
Need a gaming PC that's powerful, reliable, and custom built just for you? Redneck Engineer delivers.
Bro, how many ads did this guy have? What the hell?
Make games and endurance, energy.
Oh my god.
Scientifically online. Glitch.
That's it for the evidence before we get started. And that's it for the evidence. Before we get started, what do the fans think about this matchup?
Well, according to their votes, it appears the people believe Starfire is going to handily win this.
Oh, wow. Well, let's see what the fighters have to say about it.
It's time for a legally distinct battle to the death! I'm working on it!
Nightwing, I'm having none of the luck finding the jewel thief.
Just keep looking, Starfire. They couldn't have got him far. Try retracing your steps. Nightwing out.
Finally, now I can leave this strange dimension.
I have found you, thief of the red jewel. Return what you have stolen, or... We are going to be the greatest of friends. We shall celebrate Blowdog together, and I will order the mustard with...
Don't you dare touch me again.
Okay, we don't have to be friends, but you must hand over that jewel.
I am the guardian of these emeralds, and I will not let you take them. Oh no! Too high! Too high!
I am sorry to disappoint you, but I am stronger than I look.
So, you like to play with fire? Then let's play! You can't escape me!
Lose. I won't.
Don't give up, Star!
You got this, girl!
You can do this, Star!
Don't you dare to give up, Starfire.
We believe in you.
Starfire? Starfire, can you hear me? Corey!
In fearful day, in raging night, with strong hearts full, our souls ignite. When all seems lost, in the war of light,
Oh no, you don't!
look to the stars, for hope burns bright.
What the?
We could have been friends, but you chose this.
Giving up already? Come on, Blaze. I thought you were stronger than that.
Wait, that energy. Maybe I can.
How? Stop doing that!
Yes! I can absorb it! I can. What's going on? No!
How could she have absorbed the Soul Emerald's power? It's impossible unless... she's like me. Which means... I can stop this!
if there is another time and place where we are friends.
Strangely, I hope so too.
And this is why you shouldn't try to hug cats, but wow, that fight was nuts. Are both of them actually capable of all that?
Well, yes. While Blaze had more advantages in the fight overall, these two were equal in a surprising amount of ways.
Their skills and power sets bounce so well off each other that this was honestly pretty tricky to figure out. So let's go through the relevant categories one by one. How
bro,
do they...
Blaze didn't even use the scepter, bro. If you use the scepter, it's game over. Give her good for like 1 second, it's game over, bro. What?
fare in the speed department?
Both combatants hail from universes known for their insane speed feats, but Starfire consistently struggles to keep up with higher tier DC fighters. Even if we highball her interstellar travel feats, she can't keep up with Blaze's teleportation, outspeeding Knuckles, or moving in spaces unbound by time. In fact, Starfire's best showing of speed comes from Teen Titans Go.
We're not kidding. Apparently this Starfire did jumping jacks so fast that she nearly disrupted the space-time continuum. However, she wasn't fully in control and was able to hear Robin telling her to stop, which means she wasn't fully out of sync with the normal flow of time. The fairest interpretation is that she approached immeasurable speed but didn't quite reach it.
Even if she did, Blaze has multiple feats of directly achieving immeasurable speed on her own and scaling to it via Sonic. Even with the small boost from the Blue Lantern ring, Starfire can't reliably compete with Burning Blaze.
Sure, Starfire's managed to hit one or two DC characters who could supposedly achieve immeasurable speed, but they clearly weren't going their fastest during these incidents. Admittedly, comparing any two fighters' immeasurable speed feats does get into weird and cerebral territory. While our combatants are in the same ballpark, Blaze just has more consistently high showings, and she doesn't need a multi-week nap after going that fast. Point for Blaze.
Both Blaze and Starfire have surprising similarities when it comes to battle instincts and strategic thinking. They often defer to their teammates for plans, but both have shown they can cleverly think around a problem when needed. Both also have tempers that can create openings for their opponents. But that's where the similarities end and Starfire demonstrates her clear advantage.
While Blaze has taken steps to mitigate her acrophobia, if she's caught off guard, her concentration can waver and cause her to get blindsided more easily. Also, Blaze's techniques and fighting style are extremely telegraphed and showy, making them quite predictable compared to Starfire. While Blaze has trained for years to be the Soul Emerald's guardian, that was mostly done on her own. Corey has formal combat training with the Okarans, on top of years scrimmaging with the team to prepare for anything related to battle. Point for Starfire.
Experience isn't as cut and dry as you might think. Starfire has many more examples of fighting dozens of diverse, multiversal level enemies, whereas with Blaze you can count those types of foes on one hand. That we've seen anyway. However, when it comes to comparing their win-loss records, Corey comes up a bit short.
But hold on, there's nuance to this. Yes, Starfire loses all the time, and that's really annoying from a narrative standpoint, and from a fan standpoint. But look at the people she loses to. People like Orion, Mongol, and Wonder Woman. She got her teeth kicked in, sure, but the fact that she fought them and didn't die should not be discounted.
Yeah, to say that Blaze is more experienced based on that would just be disingenuous. Plus, Corey has fought plenty of foes like Blaze. Vice versa, not so much, but she still faced a pretty significant number of foes. Tough call, but Starfire gets a slight edge here.
In fact, Starfire had a lot of natural counters to Blaze's extra arsenal. Her powerful mental resistance could resist the confusion and stun items, and even though the Indigo Wisp could easily nullify her Starbolts, Corey's insane durability would allow her to resist being turned into mulch.
While the Blue Lantern ring could potentially heal Starfire or supercharge her regular powers with a surge of positive emotion like hope, a Blue Lantern's usual augmentations are severely hampered in a mono-e-mono fight like this because it requires a Green Lantern ring in close proximity to reach its full potential. Without that, the most it's able to provide is a small power boost and simple energy constructs.
And while Starfire's no slouch with strategy or creativity, we don't know how effective she'd actually be using those constructs without a lot of speculation. Thanks, Hal. Ultimately, the Soul Emeralds gave Blaze an edge that Starfire didn't really have an answer to except for maybe one, her absorption ability.
Starfire has managed to absorb several unusual kinds of energy, but it has its limitations. She can't absorb her own starbolts, and despite her name and that it's literally coming off her hair, Starfire has actually never been shown to absorb fire. Yes, fire can sometimes emit ultraviolet light, but that very much depends on the fuel source. And considering that Blaze's flames are red and they shoot out of her soul, it's unlikely Starfire would be able to absorb ultraviolet energy from them, or the energy of the soul emeralds, which are tied to that element.
Even assuming, arguendo, that Starfire can absorb the Soul Emerald's energy, there was way too much that could go wrong from that. Star could fall unconscious from the foreignness of the energy, or explode from the sheer amount of multiversal power, or the Soul Emeralds refusing to play nice. Blaze, on the other hand, could just quickly dip into another dimension for a safe recharge. Or, since Starfire and Blaze are so similar, given that Blaze was able to seal Iblis within her based on merely connection to flames, it's almost 100% likely that Blaze would just seal Starfire away within her own soul, immediately, and anticlimactically, ending the fight.
Oh, it actually gets worse for Starfire. While she has strong resistance to mental manipulation, Starfire has consistently shown no resistances to spiritual or physical manipulation, including transmutation, meaning Blaze could just use ring time to turn Starfire into a ring. Yeah, I know, it's underwhelming, but Blaze has far too many achievable ways to debilitate Starfire or instantly end the fight, several of which she doesn't need to be in Burning Blaze form to accomplish.
But hold on again, there's nuance to this one too. While Blaze has these abilities, they aren't her preferred options. She usually relies on brute force, with strategic thinking as a backup plan. It might take time for her to realize that she needs her more obscure powers to pull out the win, which could favor Starfire. Except Starfire shares a similar approach. Additionally, Blaze has shown increasing willingness to adapt and use her other abilities to buy time when needed. Blaze takes a strong edge in abilities.
But assuming Blaze doesn't get any chances to instantly end the fight, can she actually overpower Starfire?
Well, let's take a look at both our combatants' most cited stalemates. While Sonic and Blaze can be comfortably put on the same level, Corey and Diana can't. Not only was Corey on the back foot with Wonder Girl's help, Diana was holding back and was about to cut loose before they were interrupted. Against a serious Wonder Woman, Starfire's gonna lose. Hard. Which is so not fair.
Starfire's incredible strength and durability varies greatly due to a multitude of factors, so her stats are tricky to lock down. The time Starfire held her own against other high-powered characters in the DC universe, such as Sinestro, Firestorm, or hell, even Superman, this is often due to unusual circumstances, such as her opponents holding back immensely, or they were weakened, subdued, or distracted by other fighters. Whether on her own or on a team, she's lost a fair few times against weaker characters in her universe.
But to be fair, that's usually because Starfire holds back too, and because 50 years of writers are always on the same page. Sure, Starfire's scaling is different since most of her feats involve losing, but even downscaling from those losses still likely put her at multiversal. In fact, a relatively safe scaling chain through Connor Kent, a weakened Superboy Prime, and a weakened Anti-Monitor puts her near infinite multiverse. Close, though not quite. Can Blaze actually top that?
Turns out, she can. While we don't see much of Burning Blaze, it is shown to be directly comparable to Supersonic, which is on a ridiculous level of power. Emerald Superforms have defeated super-dimensional gods, which could erase all timelines and dimensions in the infinite Sonic cosmology. Twice! Or foes who could create infinite dimensions. Heck, Blaze was able to directly defeat guys who could create dimensions transcending dimensions. Twice!
Even though he needed some help, Sonic could still defeat the End, a being claiming to be infinite compared to all of Sonic's adversaries, including Solaris and the Time Eater. Even if we don't take the End at its word, it's kind of a biased source, Burning Blaze still matches the tier of infinite multiverse versus Starfire's at best almost infinite multiverse. In a cosmic sort of way, one is technically bigger than the other.
If the End wasn't just gassing itself up, then that would make a single Chaos Emerald Superform, which, again, a Soul Emerald Superform matches, at minimum, more powerful than several infinities combined. And all of this is just from the video games. If we calculated her power using feats from the Archie comics,
It would bump Blaze up in power, but it would actually be an overall downgrade. It didn't showcase anything on the level of Supersonic's reality warping feats, despite them technically being capable of the same things. Archie Blaze's fire also requires oxygen, unlike Game Blaze, whose fire can burn underwater. She also loses a lot to really weak enemies.
That said, the Jeweled Scepter got a significant power boost as it actually protected her dimension from the Super Genesis wave, literally rewriting their infinite multiverses reality. So there's that, I guess.
Either way, it doesn't really matter. Blaze takes this one too. Maybe we're totally off our rockers and underestimating Starfire's power, especially with the Blue Lantern Rings boost. I'm very much on that side. But even then, it wouldn't change anything because she still can't outspeed Blaze or counter all of her win conditions. We were honestly expecting the result to be the other way around, especially me, considering Corey is Flame Princess Superman and Blaze is Flame Princess Sonic.
Almost. While Blaze is on par with Sonic in their narrative, in pretty much every DC continuity, Starfire isn't on par with Superman. She says so herself. In fact, Starfire has openly admitted multiversal and/or godlike entities like Sinar, the Demiurge, and Darkseid are out of her league and should be handled by others such as Superman or the Green Lantern Corps. That's not to say she's weak, far from it. She's just a relatively small fish in a really big pond.
Starfire's feats place her near Blaze's power level at the very least, but not enough to significantly overpower her or scale that high in the DC hierarchy. Has Star fought characters on that level? Absolutely. But does she scale high enough and reliably enough to make a difference against Blaze and overcome her abilities? Almost, but no.
In the end, Blaze's multiple paths to victory and more reliable power set edged out Starfire's formidable physiology and breadth of experience.
Some stars fade, but at least Corey went out in a blaze of glory.
the winner is Blaze the Cat.
All right.
Miss, are you well?
What?
It is all right. You are with a friendly face.
You... What?
Yeah, I'll go fix it.
You fell out of that rift in dimensions. Whoever your opponent was, they did not survive.
I see. The Soul Emeralds are missing again. I must find them immediately.
Oh, would you like the help in...
I don't need... Actually, yes. I would be thankful for your aid.
Wonderful! I truly hope we can be the best of friends.
How do I always attract these types?
Bro, they wanted to end it on Teen Titans so badly. Okay, bro. What does this end? Let's see what the end is over here. Next time? Who's fighting next time, bro? Who these characters are, but cool story, bro. Yeah, okay, wow. Yeah, that was very, very interesting. Now I'm trying to see what the comments are saying here. Wow. Okay. I don't know. They're really not saying much, but at least Blaze won, bro. Let's go. Alex, how you doing, bro? Welcome. Omega, how you doing? Welcome. Zach was here as well. And okay. Alex is just talking about the food he has made. That's cool. Omega's just saying disaster with everything. That's cool. No, Omega, I cannot make a video because I have to go after this, so I cannot make a video unfortunately today. Oh, the city Sidon versus Undyne. They're from Zelda and Undertale. Oh, okay. I'm gonna start in a few minutes. Sounds good, Alex. Hopefully you can cook something good, bro. Omega, happy birthday. Oh god. Alright, let's see what the next video is here. I think it was yes, okay, it was okay. It's a SGA video. Let's go. Okay. Oh, Zach sent some art. Ooh, that looks really good, Zach. Wow. Yeah, that is really good, Zach. That's wild. On vacation again? What are you talking about, bro? No, I'm not going on vacation. Oh my god. I could be the doctor. Of course it is. I wonder who suggested this. I wonder who as well. I have a video for G. Flames of Disaster and Sonic Boom short video. Sounds good, Omega. Curb, can you see my messages? Oh yes, I can see it. Let me read it. Agree, Wade Whipple is busted. Okay. What else did you say? I have returned. Sorry, it's been a while. No, all good, Curb. What's up, Sean? Also, hey, Omega. Silver's good future. Oh, okay. You want me to walk? Okay, I got you, Curb. Watching from Costco is actually wild, Sean. That's crazy. I didn't either have time or didn't feel it, but I am here. Good to have you back, Curb. Good to have you back. Let's see this SGA video. It's Sonic in anime. I don't know how the heck they're gonna showcase that in Gmod, but we'll find out.
My superpower is being honest. I'll eat your ass. Gotcha, bitch.
Damn. Wow.
Penis!
How did it explode? What?
Okay. Come on, let's do it.
Let me guess, it was the last one. Yep. There's no more. Yep.
Love you. You love me.
You serious?
Oh, damn. Got the hot dog. Time to eat.
Don't fuck with me! I have the power of God and anime on my side!
Okay.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that?
Damn. Wow. Okay.
You love me. To come and me.
We will fight for
Dragon Ball
love
Z,
and
okay.
glory. We'll fight. No! Oh, no!
Heads up. Okay.
Hey, yo, bitch ass, let's spar.
Oh, no. Man.
We don't have time to loot.
Oh, what, you scared? Cause you sounding real bitch made right now.
What?
No way. Now I'm serious. Oh, no, bro, you sounding real pussy. Bro, I don't know why you keep trying to fight me. The only person that you really need to be fighting is your fucking barber for that ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it ass hairline. That Speed Racer ass hairline. That Eminem ass hairline. And you're watching Disney Channel. Ass hairline. Fuck out of my face.
Wow.
No, I'm mad. I'm really, really mad.
Think you can keep up with me?
Oh, it's on, asshole.
Wow. Another ad. I am so happy.
Oh, what are you gonna do now, big boy?
You dare use my own spells against me?
Bring it on!
Oh my god.
Nice. Did I win?
Awooga, awooga, titties.
Aw, how long is this gonna go on?
A demon! Get over here!
God damn it!
Yeah, boy.
What? Titties. Okay.
Oh, hello there!
Awooga, boobies, boobies.
You might get something special.
Okay. Wow.
Let's go right now!
Come here!
Oh, please! I didn't mean no harm! I didn't mean no... Just kidding, bitch!
Of course. Damn. Yeah, hit that, bro. Hit that dance. Okay.
Oh no!
Oh no.
What?
It's over, bro.
By God's light, I smite you!
Well, shit.
Hey.
Chill. My bad, bro. My bad.
Hey man, thanks for dealing with that guy over there for me. He was a real pain.
Huh. No problem. How long is this gonna go on? Man! Oh, no! Man, today's not my day.
What's up?
My name's Sparky Home.
Nobody cares!
Oh, no! Now I'm serious. How long is this gonna go on?
Damn.
I'll fucking bust you!
You would not believe how much this hurts.
I'm proud of you, son.
Yo, what's up? The fuck?
Damn. Oh.
Man, today's not my day.
Sonic made a
Nobody
friend.
cares!
Please give me huggy wuggies. Ooh, woo.
What in the world?
Well, that was lame.
Click here to make your
No,
very
I
own
don't want
monster
to. No.
unadapted mind.
No, I don't care.
Where
Please.
Swiggity swooty, I am coming for the booty.
That's a good line. That's a good line.
I'm a bird! Tweet, tweet! Bird sounds come out of me! They do!
Okay,
No
fair.
way. No. Whew, feeling good.
We don't have time to lose.
Oh well. Same as ever, all bark and no bite.
Right, I'll tell you what, you fat little
Damn.
Go and fucking crawl in a dirty, dank little hole where you fucking come from, you dirty, dragon-eating little fucking spastic. You're a fucking ugly little mate, and if I ever see you, I'm gonna fucking split your fucking face wide open, yeah?
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Well, that was Bugs Bunny here. What?
Aw, come on, let's do it.
Or was that Bugs Bunny? No, wait. What? That's not Bugs Bunny. Wait, what? Is that Lola? Lola the bunny? Bro, I lost my mind, bro. What the hell?
Yo, holy shit, he dead!
Hey, yo.
Yeah, check this out. Got it. Whoa, that was close. Sweet. What?
Wait a minute.
He's pulling his cock out!
There you go. Wow. It's Sonic and Sonic X. Let's do that one.
What? No way! Just made it. Oh well, okay.
Sonic, what's wrong, my love? What
the fuck?
Oh no! Come on, gotta try harder. Man!
届けよのして You love me とかまなさしにみディオグワイナブとウィン
Huh? Oh shit! Sayonara, motherfucker! You son of a bitch!
Why are you running? Why are you running?
That's a huge bitch!
I'ma eat your ass. I ain't gonna beat your ass. I'ma eat your ass. I'm an ass eater anyway, so I might as well just eat your ass.
Damn.
That's kind of gay, isn't it?
It's like a bison's penis. What is that shit?
What a dick.
Get your ass back here, boy!
My greatest fear, women.
Wow. Sorry.
Revenge! Super Saiyan 3!
I don't get it. Exactly.
Damn.
I wanna be a Super Saiyan! I wanna! What?
Blue streak speeds by. That is
You triggered my trap card!
僕は一番が好きだ。ナンバーワンだ。人間にへいこらする態度に虫唾が走るのだ。初めての相手はジョジョではない。このディオだ。
Damn.
Just made it. Aw, man, today's not my day. Heads up. Just made it. All right, bring it on. Here I come.
How you doing?
Nice. Bro, bro, the whole damn episode just wanted to eat a chili dog and he was unable to eat that chili dog. That's a sad lifestyle, bro. Alright, let's see here. Oh, KR, how you doing, bro? Welcome. I don't know what's happening. I think that's the premise of Chainsaw Man. A girl promotes Luid. Oh my god, promises Luids in exchange for a guy killing demons. Wow, what? What a deal! What a deal offer, bro. Hey KR, what up KR? Not much. What are these ads? I have no idea, bro. My greatest fear woman. I knew he was gonna say that, bro. Gulp. What the hell did I just watch? I don't know, bro. It was SGA. You know, when SGA happens, bro, a lot of different things are going to be shown on the screen. But I don't mind. It's fun. I do like these SGA videos. Now the Sonic's channel is not here, but he wanted me to watch a video from the Sonic show, so we'll watch that, I suppose. It's a new Sonic remake is coming in 2025, and apparently the title or the thumbnail is Sonic Heroes Remake, which I don't know if that's gonna happen or not, but I suppose we'll find out what happens in this video. G watched fourth video of Flames of Dasher and Sonic Boom. So yeah, boy turns 20 on Tuesday. Well, happy early birthday to you, KR. Hope you have fun. Hope it's a good birthday. Happy early birthday, exactly. Happy early birthday to KR. Where were we? Second. Okay, let's see here. Welcome to 20s. It's all downhill from here, bruh. Happy birthday, KR. We have started some Irish after some suggestions, maybe. All right, we'll see. Let's see this apparent remake that's gonna happen this year.
Today, I'm covering a combination of topics, as they both overlap in one specific thing. A Sonic Heroes remake! And keyword remake, as we have two different sources aligning on that aspect, and it was at the time being slated for 2025, although that could have very possibly changed since then, but as of our current knowledge, it's still slated for release this year. And to make it better, this leak initially came from Midori Ryan, before he left the internet when the world needed him the most, like he was 24% of dads in the US, and I've mentioned it a lot, as it's still true. But Ryan Dory has to this day never been wrong on any of his leaks ever, but he did lie about being a girl. And if this info couldn't get more interesting, this remake is also mentioned in a 5-year plan for all Sonic titles that extends to past this, and since this particular leak was posted 3 years ago, and it being a 5-year plan means there's also the releases for 2026 in here, as well as 2025. And it's funny to see the reactions in the comments to this, since at this time, 3 years ago, everyone was commenting going, "OM freaking G, this is so clearly fake." But if you sort by new, it's everyone now going, "Wait, we're 3 years in and all of this is accurate. So it's nearly impossible that this isn't legit, or at the very least, incredibly well sourced. Because both of these sources have nailed basically everything so far, and it would be hard to be this right unless you were psychic or something. So without further ado, let's get into it, covering a combination of stories today. So this video is going to be epic. So help spread it by dropping a like and sub if you want more of the latest Raccoon Sonic news bangers, which I guess is what these are. So to get to the origins of this whole Sonic Heroes remake leak, plus the most reliable leaker of the whole story, it all starts with Midori, aka Ryan, who posted about the Sonic Heroes remake. But what's not as well known is that it was more recently also followed up by Ryan Dory's friend and leaker associate, Sonic Cast Zero, who, if you aren't aware of, is someone who posted a bunch of Sonic Movie 3 stuff before release, as well as some Sonic X Shadow Generation stuff. So they are also incredibly reliable. And I personally have saved archives of all these leaks we're about to cover, since as of now, my copies are the only remains of any of this, because most of it has been taken down or their accounts have gotten deleted, so it's almost all gone, including the Sonic Cast leaker. But not only was their account deleted like Ryan Dory, but rather they, for whatever reason, have been permanently suspended on Twitter. And while the reason isn't fully known why they are, it's a safe assumption that it's from all the DMCA claims they were getting from both Paramount and Sega, since they did post a bunch of the Sonic Movie 3 leaks, which these DMCA takedowns are the same reason everyone predicts as to why Ryan Dory disappeared and deleted his other Twitter, which I also want to quickly mention as a warning. But since Midori deactivated for over a month, someone grabbed his which you can tell by the follower count that this clearly wasn't his original account restored. So ignore everything posted there currently, as it's all super obviously fake engagement bait. But that's just the PSA, since everyone keeps telling me to cover those leaks, but they aren't even written like Ryan Dory, and the account's clearly not his, so I'm not going to pretend like it's real when it's obviously fake. But what's not fake is what the real Ryan and Sonic Cast posted about the remake. And I'll read the Sonic Cast post first because theirs covers a bit of both perspectives, and they write, also the SHR title has been under construction since 2023 and its release date is autumn 2025. There is a possibility of delay. This leak is about a friend from Midori. Also, I'm completely sure of my word, and SHR is under construction. This is not a prediction, guess, or anything else. I don't care if you believe or not, but it will happen. Which, to give credit, they since have had accurate Sonic X Shadow and Sonic Movie 3 leaks, so I do believe them when they say this will happen. But what makes it more interesting is how it ties back into what Midori wrote, since Sonic Cast post was a follow-up from years earlier when on the original Midori account, Ryan wrote, the Sonic Heroes remake is being considered, but I do not think the original source is correct about it being released in 2026 or 2027, which he seems to have been correct on if it does indeed release in 2025, as well as him also writing in response to a user, which reads, Sega Group wants to move most franchises to UE5, but other engines will still be used on a case-by-case basis. The upcoming Sega IP remakes will be in UE5, including Crazy Taxi and Jet Set Radio. And this is interesting because while Midori didn't mention anything specifically Sonic related in terms of Sega moving to Unreal Engine, Sonic Cast in more recent times wrote in response to a user asking about the Sonic Heroes remake, writing, is this made in Hedgehog Engine 2 or Unreal Engine 4/5? And Sonic Cast responds, Unreal Engine 5. Something that I'm interested in seeing because I've seen some of the craziest and most beautiful games in Unreal, if you utilize its power and optimize it well. So to see a Sonic title where the water looks lifelike, there's a grass that uses nanite so it can be everywhere and still flow realistically, combined with something like optional ray tracing, be borderline cinematic, and an instant day one purchase for me, not even thinking for a second about it. Now this next part originally comes from 4chan, which normally I would instantly dismiss as fake. However, considering the Sonic Frontiers leak that was completely accurate came from there, and since we're 3 years into the 5-year plan, you can now literally see where it aligns, and there's a lot to take in from this. So it reads, you all know the drill. Take the following with a massive grain of salt. So I have a friend who holds a high position at a company that's looking to potentially collaborate with Sega for a Sonic related project. I don't know exactly what this project is, but apparently Sega has a 5-year plan for the Sonic series, and they've been detailing this plan behind the scenes to potential collaborators and top investors. The goal of this 5-year plan is to once again cement Sonic as a AAA franchise in the gaming industry, and here's the basic outline. 2022, release of second Sonic movie, release of Sonic Prime on Netflix, and release of Sonic Frontiers game. In 2023, release of new 2D game currently being developed by B-Team, release of Sonic the Hedgehog live-action series on Paramount Plus, DLC for Sonic Frontiers, renew Sonic Prime for second season, and Mario and Sonic Paris 2024 game. In 2024, release of third Sonic movie, new traditional 3D Sonic game, and a spin-off game by Outside Studio. In 2025 to 2026, Sonic 35th Anniversary Celebration and Sonic Adventure remakes. In 2027, Sonic Adventure 3, which is a lot to take in, and to not only have either a Sonic Heroes remake or Adventure remake, but also Sonic Adventure 3 is something I'm very excited to see.
Thank you.
To see. And while Adventure 3 may seem hard to believe with just how long it's been, you also have to consider that Kishimoto has specifically made tweets saying he wants the next game to be in the adventure format, so the likelihood of us getting a new Sonic Adventure title in 2027 is something that I very well could see, and I'm super excited to cover once info of that comes out. Now, the same leak continues with a few related details I'm aware of. Sega expects Sonic Frontiers to do extremely well, both financially and critically, and they are well aware that Sonic Forces sucked, but consider it a success because it sold well. They knew the game was going to be as bad as it was, just quickly put together to recover from the losses of Sonic Boom, with no intentions of the game actually being good, and it worked! Sega expects Frontiers to be the best-selling and highest-rated Sonic game in a long time, becoming an evergreen title. Paramount is currently in talks with Sega to approve the development of a tie-in game for the third movie, but Sega, however, is reluctant to agree to the deal because they believe it will interfere with their Adventure Remakes project, as the third movie will have a very similar storyline to SA2. Expect the Adventure Remakes to be pushed back if Paramount somehow convinces Sega to go through with it. Which, personal note, considering this leak was quite a while before Sonic Movie 2, just them knowing that Sonic Movie 3 has a lot of storyline ties to Sonic Adventure 2 adds a bunch of credibility to this leak. Now, in a more recent post going over what was accurate and what wasn't, as the previous one I just read is a summary of the original post I found on Reddit, says 4chan has unfortunately been obliterated to dust, and apparently nobody made archives of a lot of these posts, so this is all we have that remains. In the post going over how legitimate the original is, with a more in-depth recap, reads, "That 3-year-old Sonic the Hedgehog leak might have been onto something. I'm not sure if posts like these are allowed on here. Posts analyzing 3-year-old leaks, I mean. But I noticed the other day that a certain Sonic the Hedgehog leak from 4chan that was reposted to this very sub 3 years ago might have had more credibility than first thought." Now, for anyone who doesn't remember, which is probably most of you, I'm referencing this leak. Now, I understand that since it's from 4chan, most people wrote it off as false, and probably some bored fans' wish list they were passing off as a leak. However, closer looks at the leak actually show that most of it is true. The leak is of Sega's 5-year plan from 2022 to 2027. What's interesting is that before 2025 to 2027, there are 11 predictions, and 9 of them are actually correct, or at least semi-correct. Let's take a look at the leak below. 2022, release of second Sonic movie. Correct. Release of Sonic Prime on Netflix and release of Sonic Frontiers game. Also correct. 2023, release of new 2D game currently being developed by B-Team. Correct. A new 2D game released in 2023 by the name of Sonic Superstars. Release of Sonic the Hedgehog live action series on Paramount Plus. This is one of the 2 pre-2025 predictions that was actually wrong. They're referring to the Knuckles show, which released in 2024, not 2023. Which, Jada note, the Knuckles show infamously got super delayed from the writers and actors strike that happened at that time, with them eventually being forced to move filming to the UK. So it actually makes sense that at the time it would be slated for 2023, as there's no way anyone could have predicted both a writers and actors strike to happen at the same time. But back to the list. DLC for Sonic Frontiers. Correct. The final DLC for Sonic Frontiers, titled The Final Horizon, released in 2023. Renew Sonic Prime for second season. Now, I'm not sure when it was renewed, but a second season did release that year. Mario and Sonic Paris 2024 game. This is the second one that's actually incorrect. Not only did no Mario and Sonic Olympics game release in 2024, but it was also confirmed that the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games series is finished and they aren't going to make any more. 2024, release of third Sonic movie. Correct! New traditional 3D Sonic game. Now, this one is debatable, but I'd argue it's correct, because Sonic Generations is what people would call a traditional 3D Sonic game, and Shadow Generations use the same gameplay formula. So if Sonic Generations is traditional, so is Shadow Generations. Spin-off game from Outside Studio. Correct! Sonic Rumble is a spin-off game that released in 2024, which was, to my knowledge, made by an outside studio. Which, this one's kind of a gray area, because it was made by Rovio, who at the time was an outside studio, but Sega has since then acquired Rovio, so now it's technically an internal studio. It's kind of just a gray area. So I'll give them that one on it being an outside studio. Now, the rest of the leak is from 2025 to 2027, so we are yet to know if it's true, but it goes as follows. 2025 to 2026, the Sonic 35th Anniversary Celebration and Sonic Hero Remake. 2027, Sonic Adventure 3. Now, at the end of the day, I'm not sure if this leak is actually a true leak or a string of good guesses. I just noticed that mostly everything was correct and wanted to point that out to this sub. You could argue that this person is not a credible leaker, and rather someone making conservative guesses and speculating on already established by February 2022 information. That's up to you guys what you think. I'm just here to present the facts that even if this leaker is a liar, the leak sure is a good coincidence. Now, as for the leaks that we don't have an answer to yet, obviously Sega will celebrate Sonic's 35th anniversary. That's a no-brainer. However, for the big leaks about the Sonic Adventure series, I guess we'll have to see. I don't see a Sonic Adventure 3 happening, but maybe there will be a similar game with a different title, like Sonic Horizon or whatever with similar gameplay. IDK, I'm not a leaker. But as for a remake of Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, I wouldn't count those out yet. The main reason I think it's possible is because of how easy it would be to remake with the recent release of Sonic X Shadow Generations. Now Sega can use assets from Sonic X Shadow, of Sonic, Shadow, Tails, Knuckles, Eggman, Rouge, the Chaos, BioLizard, Space Cullity, Arc, Perfect Chaos, City Escape, etc. for remakes of the Sonic Adventure games if they really wanted. Seems like an easy way to get fan goodwill by remaking the fan favorite games just using assets from the game that already released this year. But IDK, I'm just guessing. What do you guys think?
And I find this all very fascinating, since we're still years away from this next mainline title, which it's pretty well established will somehow—
Cat getting too cool? Give them New Temptations lickable spoons.
tie into the adventure format. However, if they knock the Sonic Heroes / Adventure remake out of the park, I don't care for the extra 2-year wait and think that sounds completely reasonable. Also, while Adventure would make more financial success, my personal bet is it's going to be a Heroes remake, but not like a one-to-one remake. It will be Heroes styled, but also elements of originality. But with the 2-year wait that comes from a remake, it will once again be a 5-year gap in mainline Sonic games. But if they truly pull off something in the adventure format and just nail this game, something they showed was possible with how surprisingly good Shadow Generations was, then I think Sonic Team has finally proved they are up and running enough to meet the high expectations that would come from a game with the adventure title. And how a Sonic Heroes remake in Unreal Engine 5 plays will be a huge testimony to what we can expect in that next mainline title. I think Sonic Heroes is actually a really great game, and if they can address the concerns a lot of fans have about how the original controls, this could be a truly amazing title to add to the collection of Sonic games, which has a lot of great remasters / ports and some awful ones. But outside the classic titles, we've never had an actual remake of a Sonic game, so how they approach Heroes could only be speculated on for now, and there have been a lot of layoffs in the gaming industry, so the release date very well may have been pushed to 2026, but I'm still crossing my fingers for a release in 2025. And if you want to see more of my base coverage as time goes on, drop a like, double check you are still subscribed to the most swagged out source of Sonic news, and notifications on since I don't upload that often, so you won't want to miss some major Sonic news. And I cover the leaks and stuff that you have to research, and other people, even when they do find it, are kind of scared to have Sega mad at them. Something that I understand. I mean, I am blacklisted. So notifications on so you don't miss those. I have an Instagram where I vow to make at least one story every single day of my existence, so go follow and peep those in the description. My Discord is super pop.
Alright, cool, bro. We get it. I don't know. That was a very interesting post. So, Sonic's channel, you are here. I am here now. That's good to see you, bro. It's good to see you. Yeah, that's a very interesting thread of predictions. Maybe there will, maybe there won't. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out very soon. Oh, King Solio, bro, how you doing? Bro, you haven't answered my Instagram DMs. Bro, I haven't I haven't been on Instagram and I don't even know how long. So my bad, bro. If you sent me a message, I have never been on Instagram. I think I probably forgot my login or something, bro. So my bad about that, King Soda, bro. Here's hoping Wyatt Gurr barely uses Instagram. Yeah, I think I forgot my login, bro. And speaking of Sonic Boom, I have my Sonic Twitter account for Sonic Boom Reborn officially. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure you used to... Yeah, okay, I see. They don't understand the things I say on Twitter. Oh, God. He has a 5-year plan. What is it? Don't die. You know what? That's fair, Sean. that is part of the plan, bro. Don't die if you want to see all of these things happen. Bro, that cat in that ad looked like my cat. Well, it probably was, KR. It probably was your cat, bro. Okay. Oh my god, you're still here? I don't know what video you want me to watch, so, like, we have to find it together, bro. Because I don't know what you want me to watch, bro. The Flames of Disaster and Sonic Boom. I think it was this, I suppose. Who is the channel by, bro? This guy just wants me to watch this. Okay, I guess it's this one by Grace Goatee, I think. Gootee? Something. Let's just hold on, bro. Let's see what this is. Flames of Disaster. Let's find out. Okay, bro. Next video. I think Curb, I'm pretty sure you're here, Curb. We're gonna watch your art time lapse. So let's see this, bro. Let's see this. The Flames of Disaster. Yes, exactly, bro. Exactly. Let's see the speed art. Silver's Good Future Art Time Lapse. Okay, let's see some speed art, bro. bro. That's really bad. Just want to hear more. Yeah, I just wanted to listen to more of Dreams of an Absolution. Banger song. But Curb, bro, damn, that is incredible, Curb. That is incredible. Really, really good. I like that little highlights that you did as well. I'm guessing that he's either looking at a sunrise or a sunset, and I like the reflection that you did on his skin and stuff like that. That was really cool as well. A nice little touch. So that was good. Good job, Curb. Good job. That was really good. Let me see where we're at. I hope that 5-year plan is true and that the Adventure Remix and Adventure 3 are happening, but I don't think it will happen. It's likely that Sega's really afraid of remaking the Adventure games. Probably. That would be very, like, I don't know, interesting. It would be very interesting. It's the thing, what are they gonna do next? You know, what's their next big project? That's just my question. Is it gonna be another remake? Is it gonna be another brand new game? Like, what's gonna be their next big project? I'm probably gonna main Silver and Cross Worlds because no one will. Sounds good, Curb. Sounds good. I'll most likely main Metal. Man, all artists I see I praise. I wish I could do that, bro. Exactly why I agree. I definitely agree with that. Jess, welcome. How are you doing, Jess? Welcome to the stream. Jess, hi Sean, is something on? Not at all. I miss hope he makes a oh yes, I remember that. I remember that guy. He used to make some crazy vids as well, Sean. Not a bad video. Yeah, it was a really, really nice video by Curb. It's supposed to be what Silver's good future was like, but I think it's obvious. Ah, okay. I'm getting a bit burnt out from art, unfortunately. I'm not gonna quit though. Hey, just take a little break. Don't worry, you can always take a break, Curb. Here's got a little word. I thought I shocked you for some reason. Now, nah, good. I'm good. How are you? I am good as well, Jess. Thank you for asking. Calmix is goated. Yeah, he definitely made a lot of interesting videos, but it was always fun. It was always fun checking him out. Do you guys know what happened to him? Is he like on a break or something, or did something happen, or did he just disappear? I'm not really sure, but yeah. Okay, let's see this. Why you want me to check out this thingy? Start at 1 hour and 54 seconds. Okay. 1 hour and 54 seconds, which would be over 1 hour and 54 seconds. Okay. Let's see this. Oh, it says right here. Words of Fire featuring DA Games. Oh, what the heck? Oh, wow. How the heck did they get DA Games to make a song with them? What? That's crazy. Gurren Sean, you're not ready for this song, bro. Okay. Let's see what happens, bro. Let's see what happens. I think he's on a break. Sounds good, Curb. Well, hopefully he'll come back soon and then drop some more bangers for us to watch. Let's check out this song though. I hate that. Whoa, hold on now. Hold on. That sound is that is not Will. That is not Will. I'm guessing this is the. Are there two artists? Cause there's no way that is Will, bro. What? That's Will. That's Will. I think that's Will. Well then, that was Words of Fire, I think, right? Yeah, Words of Fire, featuring DA Games. Very interesting how they got Will on that, bro. That was, yeah, that was something. Very, very aggressive song as well. And, yeah, that was really, really good. That was pretty damn good, yeah. Interesting how they got Ryan on that, bro. Okay. Let me see here. Can you react to what is Sonic saying? Oh god, we got a video from the person we were talking about. Okay. Yeah, let's check this out. Oh, there is, okay, yeah, there was Astral Desolation on that song as well. Okay. And you're wondering, Will knows him, so he was. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Ah, very nice. Thanks. Okay.
My name.
Okay, let's see this. This guy, I know this guy drops a lot of shorts, so it's gonna be interesting. Let's see.
Is Peter B. Parker.
Sonic.
What?
You're not Spider-Man.
Shut the f up, Shadow. I'm trying to be different.
Just read the damn lines right.
Jeez, fine. So after I caught Shadow stroking his jack off, I was bitten in the by a radioactive marine.
Okay.
I'm sick of it.
My name is Peter.
Okay. Yeah, Sonic.
So you guys told me
he has lost it, bro. Yeah, he always makes those crazy short videos, man. Okay. Let's see here. here. When's Will coming back? Who knows, bro? Who knows? Shadow is so adorable when he gets pissed off. Well, guess what? We're watching a video of Shadow, so when even he does, he's still on break, it seems. Okay, we're gonna watch Shadow is not like them.
You're not like them. But I got bad news, brother. It gets worse. You're like us. You are like us.
You are like us. You are like us. You are like us.
Come on, Drake.
You are like us. You are like us. You are like us.
Come on, Drake.
You are like us.
The jacuzzi's getting warm, bud. Come on in, dude.
We've been listening to you for years. You got 6 episodes of Friends to watch.
Yeah. Hey, yo. Whoa, okay. Shadow, calm down, bro. Calm down a second, bro. Oh, man. Yeah. Shadow apologizing to Tom, though. That's crazy, man. Let's see. Good times. Yeah, remember watching the movie like it was yesterday. Shadow's definitely in need. Shadow needs love. Shadow needs love for sure, bro. Shadow needs some of that love. Let's see here. Okay, we're gonna check out his Sonic Adventure song. Sky Deck a Go Go. That's a interesting title. Let me see here. Oh, so we're an hour in. I think we should give it a go, girl. Sounds good, Wyatt. I got you, bro. I got you. I remember jumping around in my seat when Live and Learn played like it was yesterday. Exactly, bro. Exactly. I still need that Sonic Adventure cookie, man. I'm never gonna get it, am I? I'm never gonna get that cookie. Man, that icing looks delicious, bro. Come on now, man. Somebody make that a cookie, please, man. Please. Okay. Let's check this out. I think we have waited quite some time. And the time has come for us to check this out. Wait for it, wait for it. Wait for it, bro. Characters on us shadows by GalaxyCon. I'll see in a second Sonic's channel, but let me check this out first. You already know what time it is, baby. Let's go. Okay, we're checking out Stardust Speedway, bro. And guess who it's by? Your boy Wyatt. That's who it's by, okay? We're finally checking out the official damn version. Let's check this out. Let's check it out. Okay, okay, bro. Bro still has that, okay. 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 Changing it up, switch a little switch up now. Whoa. Okay, went to my right ear only now. Slightly going to my left ear, just a little bit. Okay, we're back into Stardust, okay. Switch up. Okay. Well then, yeah, that was a really nice remix. It was a good remix, Wyatt. That was good. That was good. Takes me back to last week's to last week's stream where I might have gone a bit too crazy with Stardust. But look, Stardust Speedway is the best song, okay? It is the best song in dare I say the Sonic franchise. Dare I say, bro. Oh man. It is incredible. I absolutely love Stardust Speedway, man. Good, great remix. Thank you for that, Wyatt. Thank you for that. Great job. Where were we? Oh boy, y'all should really join the Discord. Also forgot, check the description. Oh, okay. Check the description. The description says on that Stardust Speedway. Oh my god. Incredible, bro. Incredible. Okay, let's check out a short about
Can we watch the Minecraft?
About the Minecraft movie, exactly. And it's involving Sonic and Tails. It's a short made by SGA, so you already know it's going to be something crazy. Let's see what they're going to say in this little short now. If I can put the screen up, there we go. All right, let's check this out.
Daddy, can we watch the Minecraft movie?
Actually, I think we should watch the Sonic movie.
We always watch the Sonic movie. I want to watch Minecraft.
Okay,
Damn.
fine.
Okay.
Daddy, can I get the overweight middle-aged man toy?
Why would you want that? Also, I'm not your daddy. I'm your mom.
Oh my god. John Poor.
Oh, okay. Damn. Tails just constantly getting abused. Okay. Wow. Okay, chicken jockey, exactly, bro. Okay, some Iris lore after this. Let me see here. I think we had a song, and then Sonic's channel wants me to watch another video. Oops. I don't know what I just clicked, but oh, that's not what I wanted.
Daddy, can we watch the Minecraft movie?
Quiet Tails, man. I get it. I get it, bro. I get it. Curb, did you go crazy when that chicken jockey stuff happened, bro? Did your theater start throwing popcorn everywhere or something like that? Did you do that, Kirby, or what? I think some of the theaters went absolutely crazy and started basically thrashing the damn theater. So did you get involved in that, bro? Alright, we're gonna check out Jun Sonoe The Works. Okay, Cheerleaders A Go-Go rock guitar mix. Okay, let's check this out. Alright. That was a guitar mix by Jun Shinoe. Yeah, that was very, very interesting. Yeah, that was good. That was very good. Okay, where were we? Anyway, unfortunately, it was a civilized theater, and I was the only one who shouted chicken jockey. Actually, maybe not that unfortunate. It would have been a war zone in there. Did people in the theater tell you to stop? I shouted it not too long, but nobody really cared. I have respect for people's viewing experience. Respect, bro. Respect, Curb. What is your go-to? Actually, you know what? I don't really watch movies, nor do I really go to movie theaters, but I obviously went when Sonic Movie 3 came out. But what's your go-to, like, snack at a movie theater? You know, is it popcorn? Is it nachos? Is it something else? I think mine would be nachos, I think. But what's your guys' go-to if you guys do go to movie theaters and stuff like that? Character Sonic the Hedgehog star reads shadow line. Okay. Let's see what this is. Oh, I think Jess sent a comment, but is now deleted. I cannot read it anymore. Okay, Sonic the Hedgehog star reads shadow lines and his Sonic voice by Galaxy Con. Okay, it's this one. Okay.
Alright guys, gotta...
Give me a second. Let's see this. I'm a simple man. I get popcorn and sneak in a Coke. Yeah, fair enough. I think I like nachos. I like nachos, so that's probably why I get nachos if I ever go, which I don't, because maybe once every 5 years or something. What was it? Do you think it's wrong for me to create an immortal Mobian Latina for Shadow? No, why would it be wrong? People create all types of things, Jess. You do your thing. You know, if you want to be creative and create characters, go right ahead. Nobody should be able to stop you, you know? I think it's perfectly fine if you want to make a character like that. Or any character for that matter. So, no, it's not wrong. It's not wrong at all. Let's see this. Okay, so Sonic's gonna read Shadow's lines in Sonic's voice. Okay.
Blast from the past here. I'm reliving, what is hopefully fond memories for everyone? Maybe not for me, I don't know.
You've got to be kidding me, guys. This is like taking candy from a baby, which is fine by me.
You gotta be kidding me, guys. This is like taking candy from a baby, which is fine by me.
Faker, I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Huh, you're not even good enough to be
I'll
my
make you
fake.
eat those. Faker, I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. Wait a minute, that's like me calling myself. Go with the flow. You're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Ha! You're not even good enough to be my faker.
Faker. Your shoddy craftsmanship brings shame on all hedgehog kind.
Your shoddy craftsmanship brings shame on all hedgehog kind. Shadow's a weirdo. Shadow's just an odd hedgehog.
No, no.
cool.
Yeah, he's
All right, guys,
amazing. Okay, don't you dare say that, bro.
Why does
he's the best? He's the best. Hold on. Hold on.
Alright guys, got a blast from the past.
Why does multiplying two negative numbers equal a positive number? It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make no sense, obviously. Turn around. Turn around again. What a boy. Facing the same direction.
Okay, but then why doesn't multiplying two positive numbers equal a negative number?
Don't turn around. Don't turn around again. What a boy. Facing the same direction.
His analogies are getting better recently. I wonder which song will Sonic gracefully sing this time.
Mega cheese.
Well, there's your answer.
Do not sing that in my presence ever again.
Okay. But I like that song.
Come, let me talk to you for a sec. I don't think you heard me the first time. If you sing that shit in my presence, bacon and cheese will not be the only thing you'll be fucking tasting.
Damn, wow, okay, bro. Bro did not...
Who is King?
Bro did not want that song sung around him. Okay, fair enough, Shadow. Fair enough, bro. I got you. Where were we? Usually just the basic popcorn, but with butter. Oh yeah, you need a ton of butter in that, bro. Oh man. Now people create much worse. You're good. I did say this the way that I should have, Sean. Okay, thanks for being so understanding. No problem. Really, he's calling Ryan Drummond the weirdo. Faker, bruh. I think I like Roger's voice in Frontiers the most. Ryan Drummond is a weirdo. I watch too many Predator videos. I'm too used to the word weirdo. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Let's see here. Where were we? Okay, today we're starting new Iris lore for the Renegade arc, Dawn of the Demetrius. Please note that this is not all lore, but this is part of it. The Behemoth arc is still being written in Dawn Part 1, or it's on hold. Use this playlist as a guide to play any video in order and at any time on stream, because it is still a Sonic stream. Start the video at 9:37 because like half of the lore has been reconned. Oh, okay. Let me see here. How do I? There we go. 9:37. Okay. First one is this. Oh no, that's not it. Oh, why, bro? Why? Okay, I think you said 9:37. So let me see here. Yeah, 9:37. Okay. Bro, what's so wrong about watching about PD files? Nothing really. There's yeah, like Sean said, nothing really. Just what compels you to. I mean, I watch Nick Crowley, and his channel is all about that. The ones I watch are usually about VR chat predators. Well, damn, that's interesting. Hi Kirby, I'm Chris Hansen from Dateline NBC. Why don't you take a seat over there? Hey yo, no, free my boy Kirby, bro. Kirby ain't done nothing wrong. Okay. Let's see. This actually to know Will doesn't really recommend this video. Well, it's alright, bro. But part of it, why does it not surprise me that VR chat has a problem? Yeah, just not too surprising, I suppose, which is not something that you're supposed to be saying, honestly. Let's see this. It's an untitled video, so like maybe Iris or Will didn't want me to watch this, but we'll watch it anyways, bro.
When asked what to call the emblem, they decided to go with none other than the Demetrix.
Oh damn, there's not even.
They proceed with their plan. Suddenly the fake emblem opens up the gate to the other side. The depths is now compromised. However, the emblem had other plans that Earth never could have predicted. An unprecedented amount of power cloned the Iris's divine essence. The Onyx colony below bows before a new king. They've been hypnotized. They believe the Demetrix is their true emblem. They now only have one mission: kill the Protectors. They suddenly turn on Tyrant and Fate, knocking down the castle walls and pinning them down while stealing their souls. A large shriek is heard in the distance. Suddenly, Goliath hears the echo. Shocked by what he heard, he sprinted to the castle, took down the horde. They lay helpless on their last legs. The Goliath kneels down to them, as they say in their last dying breaths how proud they are of him for growing up so much. The Iris is now unprotected. The two tell Goliath to grab the emblem and close the gates with it. He was to be the chosen one. Finally, after fate sings a soft lullaby to her son, Tyrant proudly whispers, "I love you, son." They perish. Goliath, now riddled with anger and rage, runs towards the emblem, grabs it from the sky, lunges straight into the gate. But as he attempts to close it off, suddenly, a flash of white waves through the planets. The gate is shut. The light faded, and left behind nothing but rubble. The depths was no more than a graveyard. No survivors, no hope left. Nobody but one man had survived the blow. That man, our protagonist, Goliath. But not how he used to be. He is now but skull and bones. You couldn't recognize him. This realization gets him to pat down his body. He touches his face. There's a strange engraving in his right eye. He runs to the lake and discovers the iris emblem had merged with his body.
Damn, bro.
Ether particles lay surrounding him. Suddenly, 2 slithers of ether move toward him. They lunge onto his back, grow larger than ever before. Their fangs are up, their eyes glow a glaring red. Their spines are their skin. Behold, the ether snakes. They inject him with a large essence of venom, struggling in panic. He somehow stays alive, and yet stronger at the same time. Something tells him those new pets of his knew more than he did. With so many questions, our adventure begins for Goliath to find himself, what happened before the explosion, how he will one day save his own world and restore the depths forever. This is our age-old tale of Iris.
Well then, that was the starting of the new Iris lore that we're gonna check out. But I am very disappointed because my shadow card got dirty. So I am not happy anymore. I am not happy. Why the heck is it so dirty, bro? What the hell? What happened to this stuff, bro? You can't, even if I show you guys, you can't see it, but it's pretty dusty and there's a hair on it for some reason, which, why? What the hell, bro? Oh, man. Anyways. I'll still hear lol, just playing Fortnite with the bro sounds good, KR. His Vader called you slurs in Fortnite, what? That's a shame, RIP shadow card. Yo, wait, Alex, you know what, since you're here, I'm ending the live stream, bro. I'm ending the live stream. Food has been made and mostly eaten. Dimetrix mentioned. Shadow card, bro, what do you mean shadow card? I've showed this on stream before. I have a shadow car, I have a Sonic car, I have a shadow figure, I have a Sonic figure, I have a Vector card, and I have a shadow card. The shadow card's right here. Let me see if you guys can see it or not. Where is it, bro? Hello, screen, show me, bro. There we go. Shadow card. See, it's shiny. It's shiny. Sparkles. And then you also have Vector as well. They're actually looking pretty sick. I can't even cap, bro. Vector do be looking good as well. Vector do be good and looking good. Since when have you shown this on stream? I don't know, a long while ago, bro. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It has been a minute. Hello, foil shadow card. He has Alex, yes. I don't know when, but it's been a while now. Bruh. You're just never here. Yeah, that's true. Fun fact, the Dimetrix was supposed to be an updated design for the Iris, but people wanted the original one more, so he made it his own thing. Its own thing. Oh, okay. I completely missed you showing this. Yeah, Alex, you missed quite a lot, honestly. You missed quite a lot of the girl lore, bro. The girl lore, it goes deep. It goes deep nowadays. You were there for just part of it, bro. Andrea, welcome. I was genuinely about to end the stream, Andrea, but welcome. How are you doing, Andrea? Welcome to the stream. It's I think it's been a little while since we've seen Andrea. I hope you're doing good. Then fill me in. Bro, you think I remember? You think I remember my own lore? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Alex thinks I remember my own lore. Bro, I can't even remember what I did this morning, bro. Bro. You'd have to ask somebody like Sean or something. Maybe they might remember, bro. But yeah, bro. It's quite a lot, bro. The lore goes deep nowadays, man. Can't believe this. This is Alexa, bruv. We missed you. We did. Yeah, okay. Well, that is that, I think. Yeah, I think I should go get ready and then because I do have a game to go to, so oh, ending at the stream. Yeah, Gers, ending it once and for all. Hey, yo, Alex, chill. Yeah, exactly. Canadian problems, bro. I have a hockey game to go to, okay? I'm not playing, unfortunately, but at least I am watching hockey like a true Canadian. Okay, so if we can talk for like a few minutes, I'm down for that. I just don't want to watch anything now. So I'm just gonna close the notepad and we can talk for like a minute or something, you know? Yeah, Canadian problems, exactly, bro. I missed you too, well, Andrea. Well, I'm glad to see you. Hopefully you can join us next stream as well. But we are almost close to ending the stream. How long has it been? Let me see. It's been over 2 hours. Yeah, that's not bad. It's 2 hours and 15 minutes nearly now, so not bad. Oh, okay, all good, girl. Yeah, I saved the playlist wide so we can continue with the videos next stream as well. And yeah. So I'm jealous of My Little Pony cons and their fandom in general. What? Why, bro? What? You owe us, good, bro. It's absolutely insane, the size of it. Oh, damn, okay. Well, then. You know what else is insane, Alex? You know what? I'm not going to make that joke. Okay. They have had like 100 conventions. Damn, okay, wow. Sonic has had like 5. Wow, okay. My Little Pony fans are legit crazier than Sonic fans. My mom, what? They really are. Is that My Little Pony really that famous? Really? I mean, I knew it was like big and everything, but not that big. What the hell? What do you even, what? I don't know. You know what? I'm going to stop talking before I regret saying something. So, hey, shout out to My Little Pony, bro. Shout out to My Little Pony. Yeah, they go crazy over there, bro. They go crazy. I respect all of the ponies, bro. You know what I'm saying? All the ponies, they go crazy. They go hard, bro. So, yeah. Show Alex the remix good. I think, wait, hold on. They are insane. Yes, a lot of adult men are into it. Actually, wow. Okay. I mean, fair enough. You know what? Why not? Why not? The fandom is mostly teenagers / adults. What are they so like passionate about though? Like, can you tell me? Is there like a specific pony that they're passionate about, or what even is the storyline? Is there a storyline? Believe it or not, in other words, perverts. Hey, yo, Sean, bro. Your words, not mine, bro. I did not say that, My Little Pony. I didn't say that. I didn't say it. It was chat. It was chat, bro. It's not me. It's not me. I don't think like that, bro. Don't worry. I never watched My Little Pony. I unfortunately heard about only the bad sides of the fandom. Just collectibles, I think. Well, that's interesting. I think it's complicated. What? Oh man, that's crazy. So it's not even that they love a character or anything like that. It's just everything. Everything and nothing at the same time. Okay. Well then, that definitely is complicated. Yeah, it's okay. Didn't know we were gonna start talking about My Little Pony to end the stream, but why not? Why not? My Little Pony is a TV show. I did know that. I did know that it was a TV show. So, yeah, Alex, I agree. That's definitely interesting though. I didn't know it was how big it was. Do not ask what a pony jar is. Oh god. You know what? I'll listen to you, Alshon. I'll listen to you. I'm pretty sure lots of Sonic fans are MLP fans as well. Okay, that's interesting. Sean, no. Oh god, oh no. It's very well produced. Not the most amazing thing in the world. Ew, Sean. Yeah, don't. But wait, what the heck is now? You guys got me interested in what it is. Oh no. You know what? I won't ask. I won't. I'll resist the temptation of asking. Okay. Not the jar. Oh no. It's well produced, and I think something about it spoke to a lot of people. That's a lot of throwing up emojis. So I'm guessing that it's not good. Okay. And yeah, there is a crossover. A crossover with what? What are they crossovering with, bro? I exist to cause pain. Okay, Sean. Okay. Okay. With fans in Sonic and MLP. I've seen a lot of people with like both Rainbow Dash and Sonic in their profile picture and stuff. Wait, isn't Andrea's... I'm pretty sure, Andrea, isn't your profile picture a My Little Pony? Or, I don't know, I can't see properly. Is that a My Little Pony? Do you like My Little Pony, Andrea? I think it is, right? Is it? I don't know. You guys double check. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, I have no idea why people do it. The jar thing, ew. What is? Okay, you know what? No. I said I'd resist asking. I'd resist asking. Okay. That's Applejack. Oh, in their profile picture. Okay. See, now that Alex mentioned MLP, I'm reminded of something to show you next week. Oh god. I'm pretty sure that's her name. Yeah, her profile picture is Applejack. So there you go. Okay, fair enough. We always had an MLP fan among us. It's glad to have you aboard. And part of this franchise as well, Andrea. And yeah, that's cool. You know what? That's cool. Proving my point. Yes, Sonic and MLP fans, they go deep, bro. Nothing deep, bro. Okay. I got you. My bad. Did you just say Among Us? I did. I did say Among Us. Among Us. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Exactly, bro. Among Us, man. I swear, games just have a phase. Just like random games pop up and they go crazy for like a couple weeks, maybe a month, maybe a couple months, and then they disappear off the face of the earth, bro. How the hell does that even happen? I don't know. I don't know, but that... Uh-oh. I lagged out. I didn't even end the stream. The stream almost just died when we talked about that. Bro, it doesn't... It didn't even let me, bro. I legit said I started talking about the damn jar, and this OBS is like, no. Yeah, I legit got censored, bro. I got censored. Yeah, we can't even, because you know what? We stopped talking about it. We're not talking about it anymore, bro. We're not talking about that anymore. Oh, man. I can't believe it, the lag right at the end. I still own an Among Us plush even though the game is dead. We've been bamboozled. Bro got censored. OBS doesn't like jars. I just used a jar. Ayo. Lol. Of sauce for dinner. Okay, I see you. Look, we started talking about My Little Pony. You guys started bringing up some jar or something like that. And OBS said no. OBS disconnected. Look, I even have a notification that is saying that it got disconnected, bro. OBS said, no, that is not happening. You're getting censored, buddy. We truly live in a society, we really do, bro. Gotta respond Andrea's zero acknowledgement. What does that mean? You know what? I'm gonna just spam the chat. What should we spam the chat with? Can you get banned by spamming? Is that how it works or no? Let's see. There's no way I get banned, right? This is my chat. Why the heck would I get banned? Andrea is a real one, exactly. Andrea is a real one. I don't know if you can. Wait, let me see this. Nah, it's just annoying. Okay, can you guys spam or no? Can you guys spam or no? Nah, it's just annoying. Holy E, yes, it's just E. Okay, I can spam. We kinda can. I don't think I have a chat limiter. No, you can spam. Okay, but you do get limited. I am not risking it. Yeah, Alex just gets banned from the server. Okay, seems like you guys can spam, so thank you for not spamming. Yep, I could. I don't want to. Thank you. Thank you, Wyatt. Thank you. I think it does stop you if you keep going. Okay, I got you. Okay. Well, thank you guys for not spamming the chat, even though Omega does it anyways. Omega, bro. We love you, bro. We love you. Omega does it on the daily, bro. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. Hey, that's unfair. Omega's here. Omega. Oh, man. Oh, man. Omega the GOAT. Omega the GOAT, bro. Goated Omega. Bro was just lurking. I don't even know what you're all talking about. I just come here. Bro pulled up when I said his name. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I started talking about Omega. And then Omega pulls up. And now he's gone. He has disappeared. Omega the GOAT is real. Thank you. Yes, Omega, you are the GOAT, bro. You are the GOAT. Okay, bye. See you later, bro. See you later. Okay, we'll end things off there, bro. We'll end things off there. My GOAT has left now. Omega this year, bro. It's done, Alex. Your A were deleted. Oh, is it? I can still see it. I can still see it on my screen. Huh. Well, that's interesting. I can still see it on my screen, but Sadness, well, that was fun. Were they? I'm not sure. Maybe on certain people's screens. I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah, that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had fun. We'll be back next stream. And yeah. Have you been hitting the Stardust again, Wyatt? He has. Okay. I see. I got you. Alright, well, I gotta go now. It is 3:30, so I gotta dip, bro. And thank you guys for being here. And pull up in the after party. We'll talk real quick, and then we'll go from there. But thank you all once again for being here. Thank you for the comments, the suggestions, for the fun time. I hope you all can join next stream as well. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your night. Have a great week. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Take care for now. I'll do my 10-second countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you all. I'll see you very soon. Goodbye for now.